Legend of Total War here, and today we have the mother of all disasters. Turn 1310, the latest I've ever seen in a campaign. And Reichland sits pretty here in Albion, while the rest of the world is owned by the dinosaurs. Hexawadal has 292 settlements. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, so naturally their strength ranking is 1. And they're more or less cleaning up shop on the other guys. So, what would you do in this ridiculous scenario here? We have 2 turns worth of money before we go bankrupt. We have enough money here to maybe sustain one of these armies. It would take... What? If they're all immortal, I can't disband them to save money.
Do not waste my potential.
Oh, please don't be immortal. Oh no. What is this? Oh my god. Someone put in some serious time and effort to make this scenario. Alright, so... Yeah, no, I don't need that. Okay. So what would we do in this scenario here? Well, the thing is, you can't disband them. Alright, so that's the first thing. But them being immortal could actually be a good thing for us. We might actually run out of money. I could disband this army here, which would be a bit of a shame. And that'd buy us it'd probably bring us down by about 10,000. So that would give us 4 turns to probably go straight to Cologne. You know, don't worry about Norska, not important. And don't even worry about like Albion at all. Not important in the slightest. Yeah, just basically maintain public order here and just leave. So...
Let us begin.
That's right, let us begin. Okay, first thing, just get the hell to Cologne. We're gonna go through down here, land here, go to Cologne. There's no military presence there.
Sigma, grant me strength.
And yeah, we'll just see how we go.
The instrument of Sigma's will. Is it time?
Okay. Oh, if they're not here, they're... Oh, okay. They must have, like, Tollkeeper or something
The
on
nation
it.
calls. Who calls?
Because, yeah, if we run out of money, we will, we'll start taking attrition straight away. If I disband these guys here, we don't have a life wizard, do we?
Summon the
The thing is with the heroes, what you can do is attach them and reattach them so that they can get healed. But without a life wizard, let me just check in here if there's any heroes that are like hanging around. Oh, they're all here. There's a yeah, there's a life wizard there, wounded. There's a whole bunch of wounded heroes. This is where all of our upkeep's gone. Huh. Okay. Now, Gelt is a better legendary lord than, say, Volkmar. Even though, like, Volkmar and the Warrior Priest is a bit of a meme machine. But, you know what? Let's just roll with this.
Yes, that will do.
And I think we'll just try to get as far as we can. We're gonna be broke. It's gonna happen. So... Alright, public order here is maintaining. We don't make much money from here, and the lizards will probably arrive here at some point. But what we could do as well is store the money. Alright, Marcus Wolfhart.
By the Emperor's authority.
Alright, I need you to access global. Oh my god. That's not enough. We can store the money then in construction. Just build the most expensive thing we can. And we can just keep cancelling it. Which is pretty much how the other cheese works anyway. Alright, that way we're only really losing 1,142. And yeah, we just gotta try to build that income back up. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. The situation is like horrendous, but I'm like, it's not. Oh, they like us as well. We have tools to work with. Like, immortal heroes if they got wounded, it's not, they come back in a few turns. So, as long as you have one settlement, they kind of can't stop you. It just depends. If all of their armies concentrate on us, that could be a problem, but they could be spread out. Like, I have no idea where they could be. Like, this... You might think that an enemy this size is super difficult, but it's actually not as difficult as you might think, because part of the way that this game works with the AI is that they're stronger the smaller they are relative to their size, right? So you might get a faction with one settlement have 2 or 3 armies on legendary difficulty, right? But then on then as they expand, let's say they get to 20 regions, they might have 1 or 2 additional armies, making those armies spread out over a much wider area. And then when you get to 100 settlements, they might add another 5 armies. And then when you get to like 300 settlements, they might only have 20 armies in total. Now 20 armies is a lot, but spread out over 300 odd settlements, I might not even run into them in this episode. You know?
Yes. Step to it. I am Prince and Emperor.
So like, there's nothing here.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
Marcus Wolfhart.
So we don't actually want to recruit them. We're just doing this to store up that cash, because we'll probably need it for other things until we can figure something out. Because he's, you know, I can't disband these heroes that are immortal. You know, we still have to pay for them even when they're wounded.
Ready.
Alright, it doesn't look like there's any sign of them, so I'm just going to land here now, because we got to get a move on it. Yeah, so these guys here have Griffin, so capturing Corone will be super easy. It should be worth a lot of money to loot as well. Now, running off negative economy as Reichland, not a good idea. Not what I want to do. It's just, I don't have anything better to spend that money on, so we might as well store it as best we can. Save it for better regions. I'll see if I can push back to Reichland itself.
Ready. This is wise.
Alright, do you have a siege attacker? No, so you can come in and support. We really should spread out as much as possible. I'm just trying to think, where should we send everyone? Alright, I'm going to send Volkmar and Balthazar Gelt together. They're going to go after Longwy. And Karl Franz is going to go and capture Corona by himself. This will be easy, I think. Yeah, we can just auto-resolve that. Yeah, no problem. And yeah, we'll loot and occupy. How much Winds of Magic does this have anyway? Whew. Okay, good. Alright. Alright. Now,
of Sigmar. Yes.
Let's just check in the area if there's any military presence nearby. No, see, it's just empty. It's just all empty. Okay.
Marcus Wolfhart.
This will bolster the nation.
We are.
So I just need to access global, store that money for the time being.
Marcus Wolfhart. Pitch camp.
The Empire.
Alright, so now there's more expensive units to recruit from, so at least we can store that, so yeah. Alright, I didn't even need to... Alright, well that's fine, we'll just do it that way, that's not a problem. Okay, and... Yep, okay, what about construction here? Let's have a look at what we... Anything that we demolish, we will get the money for, so keep that. Keep that. I should probably repair that, actually. Let me just get some of this money back. No. 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 Alright, that would be very useful, but... Let me see, is there anything more economical we can get? Not right now. Now's not really the time to be thinking about that stuff. You got so many wizards anyway, so let's not worry about that. Right, this very second. And hang on, there's another one we need to... Yeah, go that way, we're only losing 60 gold. But we are decaying. We are decaying. We've got to fix our finances very, very quickly. These guys here will be disbanded really soon. And then Balthazar Gelt will start replenishing again. They need to just conquer as much territory down here as possible. If we have a look at the moment, we've increased our income by 1,769. But we got to boost it by a lot. 1 million prestige? Or was that 9 million prestige? I didn't count all the fucking digits on that one. So hopefully Hexavital's busy dealing with all the other things going on. And there's nothing else around here apart from Hexavital. So yeah, we're just slowly decaying with... Yeah, so we got some of that money back.
By the comet.
Alright. So, Now, if we captured Grungzint, we could get Marienburg next turn and keep moving on to... into, Reichland here. What's this? Oh, not important right now. But if we go to Marienburg and then go to Grungzint, it then takes 2 turns to come through this way. So, while that's not as profitable as Marienburg... No, look, forget about Grungzint. I mean, they're unlikely to recruit an army, come down here and take it. So let's just keep moving.
Attack! This action does not have my consent.
Alright. And... we should probably... Oh yeah, that's right. That's what we should build. Walls. We should try to defend these provinces as much as possible. Problem is, while we're bankrupt, the garrison will be... just there won't be anything there. There's already 5 growth here. We can build these up to tier 5. So yeah, repair that. And that. Get rid of this. Repair that. And yeah, get the walls built up.
You summon me.
So yeah, I can't get rid of these units here. But they don't have siege attacker. Well, we don't need siege attacker for this. So maybe I'll send Balthazar Gelt to Artois and we'll have Volkmar take on minor cities.
Sigma.
Just occupy it. Wouldn't be worth looting, I think.
Now, no peace, just war.
Alright, starting to take some damage there. Yeah, loot it. Okay, I'm sure eventually we're going to come in contact with at least one lizard army. So this is why I don't want to disband this, because we're going to need to be ready for it when the time comes. Alright. And... see, if we want to replenish this army here, I need to make sure I have about 100,000 in the bank just to replenish these forces. So... we'll see. Get rid of that. We've already got an artillery place there. We don't need multiple of those. And wall it up. And just focus on the money. That's it. No, don't build that up just yet. Okay, and... maybe go with tax rate. Okay. So I think what we should do here is move towards Reichland, move to Altdorf. I think the quickest way to go there would be Eilhart, Karaberg, Altdorf. Looking here, doesn't seem to be any military presence, so I'm not going to come into contact with them just yet.
Sigma, grant me strength. What?
All right, and now let's just store up that money again.
On the hunt.
Okay. So yeah, if we want to heal these, all we have to do is detach them and reattach them, which I would do if I felt like I needed to, which I don't right now. Okay, let's move on. So that way we're only losing a little bit of money. We'll save up that cash for when we do actually start to settle things down again. Alright, so there's something. That's going to be a little bit of a detour. We should definitely fight that, because Karl Franz can handle it. Yeah, we can definitely handle that. It'll have to be fought manually. Someone's gonna have to deal with that. I don't think that... I don't think that Gelt is gonna be very well...
It is time.
Actually, no, I don't know. We'll see. So, we've got another one over here, a Life Wizard.
The Empire.
The Life Wizard should attach to Gelt's army. Because that way, at least we can heal the steam tanks. Can't do anything about the Hellstorm rocket batteries.
Be still. I shall be victorious. I am the Supreme Patriarch. What brings you here?
Just to squash down any armies that we find. What's this? Oh, it's probably like the Reichland Runefang.
What?
He doesn't have siege attack, does he? Yeah. So going after Lyonesse, not a good idea. Just waste time. I mean, he could just besiege it. There's no serious defenses there. But maybe I'll have Volkmar deal with this. If they come into Corone, we need to save it. Did that build in one turn? Oh, lots of these guys must be noble. Because noble trait, if you go through, reduces the construction time for all buildings in local province. That's actually really handy. Just need some money for that, and that would take 2 turns. Okay. All right. Before we do that, we need to free up some money so that we can do that. Yep, and yep, want to make sure those defenses are solid. Okay, so yeah, we take this out here so that we can just not have to worry about that army. Alright, we'll probably have to fight this manually. Maybe not. Okay.
I will fight with you.
We might be able to get away with this if we
I am gone.
attach and detach.
Their treasures are mine.
Sorry, detach and then reattach.
Their treasures are
This will give us a lot more balance of power.
Magic untamed. Amber items of power. Come.
And I could save a lot of time. I mean, we could fight it manually and it wouldn't be a problem.
Items of power.
But
come.
This will save us time.
Their treasures are mine.
And if it looks like we got a lot to do here.
Untamed. Girl calls magic untamed. Who seeks my power? Items
Feel free to skip ahead. I wouldn't blame you.
Their treasures are mine. The amber items of power. Come. Beast wizard. Come forth. Stalking. Their treasures are mine. Stirring.
Our upkeep's getting worse.
Untamed.
Oh, right, because these guys are noble. They increase income. And they were in a rich province. Right, I see. Alright, last one.
Their treasures are mine.
Yep, see, that's fine. And it doesn't matter if you occupy this one, because there's just don't bother repairing it. Alright, cool.
By the comet.
So if I fought that battle manually, I could heal the steam tanks. There's no other way for me to heal them until we fix our finances up.
Ulrich's will.
Yeah, you might. You don't cost anything in upkeep, so it's not that big of a deal if you stay here. But just come down here anyway. We'll see. Because Albion's not important. We should be staying here where it's nice and green. All right, we'll fight this manually, primarily just to heal the steam tanks. If we can't fix our economy within the next few turns, I imagine that that'll be the end of these Hellstorm rocket batteries, but we can replace them, so it's not that big of a deal, because Corone does have the artillery building constructed. But steam tanks would be very difficult to replace, so let's heal them. Now this battle will be over just about instantly. Yeah, so we're going to try to get those heals in quickly. Looks like we got heaps of knowledgeable heroes. Don't worry about healing the heroes, because I can just attach and detach them. I definitely want to heal Balthazar Gelt, though.
Sage wizard.
Doesn't have the Staff of Bolans. Yeah, they're not gonna get close to us. So just speed things up, just keep healing. That's what we're here for anyway. Alright, Gelt's back to full strength. Good. Really should have put them to the side there. Alright, we have until they leave the battlefield or get wiped out before the battle ends. Yeah, I can't restore their numbers, but we walk out of here without any casualties, so that's good. Well, definitely healing a bit, but nowhere near as much as I would have liked. I wanted to try to get these up to full strength, but this will buy us a little bit more time with this army. So yeah, if you had gone full steam tank, then you could essentially use the bankruptcy attrition just fine, with as long as you got a life wizard. Alright. Probably shouldn't have bothered healing this dude, because I could just reattach him. Save on the... could have healed the steam tank a bit more. Whew. Loading up that campaign map. There must be a lot of data there that is loading. Load time sucks. Alright. Just occupy minor cities. No point looting them for a little bit of money and then end up spending more money repairing it.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
So yeah, Volkmar's gonna have to deal with this, I think. I'll just put him here in ambush stance, and we'll wait for them to show up. At least he's got the... He doesn't have the Jade Griffin. Right, so he's not going to regen. Alright, whatever.
Let us begin. I command here.
Comradeship is all.
Just thinking, if we recruit a Lord to go and attack this, like next turn, that could save us a bit of time.
I serve Sigmar. Sigmarite Archlector.
Doesn't have to be a lot of troops. Just whatever's going to get us good amount of bounce power. Keep those in reserve. It doesn't even have to be next turn. You can just do that later. And looking at this guy, how he's been leveled up. Left 1 point there for me, did you? Yeah, make him immortal. Don't have to pay him when he's disbanded.
Bring me to my men.
So yeah, he'll be done soon, and we'll just get him to go take that and then disband him or whatever. We're doing whatever we can here. Alright, that's us done for the turn, I think. Alright, we're good enough to get this to tier 5.
Wolfheart.
Of growth, that is.
Yes, my lord.
And what else should we build here? Yeah. Okay, yeah, don't upgrade that one. Yeah, but get it walled up.
Marcus Wolfheart.
Okay, let's move on. Gotta try and get out of this negative attrition crap. Negative economy attrition. It's not good for this faction. But neither is having a piss poor army. Like, if we lived within our means right now, we wouldn't be able to beat a single one of their armies. So we need to keep a strong army. We just have to gain more assets with what we've got. Look at this shit. Okay, well, you know what? That's gonna get us covered to take all this. Jesus.
Jade with come forth. The right.
Oh, they're all insane.
You have need of me.
That's interesting.
Prophecy in the sky.
Okay. Look, I can dig that. We'll figure something out.
Great treasures, come to me.
I serve Sigmar.
Relics, come. Summon arcane.
I don't think this province will actually revolt this turn, because I'm going to move them over to
The small
a different one.
folk need me.
To me, relics. Sigmar's will.
I await to advise.
I will.
Here to serve.
Alright, full stack. Off you
To
go.
battle.
I didn't know they were going to come back here either. So yeah, it's not going to revolt this turn. Not that it really matters that much. Could just press escape, but... God damn it, how many ready for duties are there? How many heroes? Oh my god! Yeah, you really... Jesus Christ. Oh my god. How to break the game.
Who calls?
I'm actually impressed. This would have taken a really long time, 1,300 turns I guess, to set this shit
I
up.
will fight with you.
Carl Franz isn't looking too good. Yeah, we gotta get them out of here.
Yes, son of Sigmar.
So yeah, that's where all the upkeep cost is coming from. And there's nothing we can do to get rid of it.
How should we proceed?
Like, I can't. Once a unit is immortal, you have to pay for it forever. I guess what we could do here is send Marcus Wolfheart down with 20 of them. These are more Amber Wizards as well. Oh my god.
Marcus Wolfheart.
Alright. And, we could send him to... No, Nagaron would be a mistake. Send him to Ulf. Okay, we got shit coming in over here. Alright.
Marcus Wolfheart.
Alright, let's just get some of these guys down here first.
Wolfheart.
Come forth.
Marcus Wolfheart.
Their treasures are mine. Items of power, come. Items of power, come. Magic untamed. Magic untamed. Come forth.
Let us
Start with
forge
the,
our faith.
Start with the Amber Wizards.
Beast wizard.
So at least, that would be the strongest
Calls to come
units for us, especially in Auto Resolve.
forth. Their treasures are mine. Girl calls to me.
Like they're all gonna make it in there.
Come. Amber wizard.
We don't have to get going this
Items
turn.
of power, come. Battle wizard. Magic untamed.
Yeah, with all these immortal heroes, I might as well have them in active armies.
Magic untamed. Winds of Gur. Their treasures are mine.
My arrow flies
3 more to make it a full stack. Oh, I put someone else in there
on the
though.
hunt.
That's okay, you can keep him.
disturbs me. Items of power, come.
So how many more do you need?
Marcus
2 more.
Wolfheart.
I guess
General.
take some of these warrior priests maybe.
Cleanse the Empire.
We can take them off their mounts to save a little bit of money. Actually, bring a fire wizard with us.
Yes, the red wind blows.
Yeah, and one of these.
Cleanse the
I'm not even
Empire.
bother look at their trades.
Shield of faith.
And yeah, okay, we'll
Captain
probably have to
of
get moving
Scouts.
next turn because we've already used up all of our movement now. Oh, this guy here didn't attach. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. I'll recruit another army here.
Direct me.
If I could click on Citadel of Lead, that'd be useful. Can we get a General of the Empire?
To strengthen the Empire by Sigma. No, no, no. We march.
Okay. Yeah, because if you're in camp stance, you don't take any attrition. That's okay. This... Okay, good. He's on an Imperial Griffin. And he's insane. We'll just take these... I think I will take them to Nagaron, not to Norska. And, just get him to go do something. If if he gets wiped out, he's immortal. They're all immortal.
Sigma heals us.
So might as well start gaining us some assets.
They'll be marching, all right.
Because no matter what happens, we have to pay for these units now.
Drill.
Praise Sigma.
So there's a minimum number of cities that we have to own in order to
Get training.
not have to go bankrupt every turn.
Training. What do you require? A time to heal.
And it doesn't matter how many of my armies I disband,
Field
it's
of
always going to be
faith.
the case because of all these heroes.
Weapon practice. Sir, they'll be marching, all right.
So
They'll be
ridiculous.
marching, all right. Drill.
It is time. I will marshal the men.
Alright, I can't recruit any more armies here this turn, and I still need Boris to store up the money so we don't lose it.
The
Yeah.
righteous
When they get
power.
close, we'll
This
we'll
is
attach and
wise.
detach here.
Moving out.
Sorry, other way around. Detach, then
Sigma
reattach.
has shown us the path.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Alright, yeah. We'll go to... Might as well conquer Blackstone Post since we've taken Grung Zint. Castle Bastogne would be easier. Well, sorry, not easier. Would be better for us, but... Honestly, Unpleasant's not that bad. Could have fought that battle manually as well to... Whatever, we didn't lose that much. Yeah, loot it. Alright, it's got 5 growth here, so get that to tier 5. We'll need to build a public order building here, I think. Get rid of this, repair that. Could replace the Hellstorm rocket batteries from here. Or, maybe just don't bother. Maybe just attach some of these heroes instead.
Bring the corpses. Onwards.
What do you want of me?
I am a soul keeper.
What?
Flame on.
Maybe, yeah.
I am ready.
Alright,
Are you?
we'll kick them out. Because we have to have the heroes, we don't have a choice. They're all immortal. But the only units that we can get rid of are the actual troops. Alright, and more wizards will just mean access to more winds of magic.
The
Okay.
Empire.
And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these. Oh, I know. Let's get rid of 2 of these.
Prophecy in the skies. What? Yes. Red wind blows.
Okay.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Is there a health potion I could give you? That would be much better. Okay, good. You've already got one.
Can I offer assistance? I go forth.
Okay, and there's a bit more money that needs to be saved up. Crap, we're at 20. Alright, well, I'll just build some stuff. Alright, upgrade Isle of Rights. Yep. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to invest too much into Albion, but whatever. We can... probably not this turn, but cancel them soon. Oh, hang on. Yep. Yeah, cancel this. We get all of our money back from it. And upgrade that. Yep. And yep. And build on the provinces that are actually valuable. Yep. Public order here shouldn't be a problem, so don't need to build public order buildings. Okay. And just build something here that's going to just store up that last little bit of cash. Yeah. Alright, cool. We could just stop that later. Alright, let's move on. I wonder if that's tic-tac-toe. No, it's not. Bankrupt again. Okay. So, our income has increased by a lot in terms of taxes, but we've also massively increased our army upkeep just because of all the extra supply lines.
I see Sigmar's hand
Alright,
in
before
this.
we attack that, which we should do okay against it, I think.
Instrument of Sigmar's will.
Hang on. Should we... Just wondering if we should be on foot.
There is power.
Yeah, we should probably be on foot. Because of those temple guard will wreck us otherwise.
Healing.
For Sigmar!
And this will also save us, like, how much money will it save? 50 gold. Well, 50 times 19.
Healing! A time to heal. On march!
I've never actually used this
Heals us.
army here,
Let us forge our
but I'm actually curious to see how it would go. Some people have said that this is essentially a doom stack. A lot of these guys could have equipment as well, but I just couldn't be bothered. It's not going to make any difference now.
Sing battle hymns! Shield of faith. Come,
But yeah, if they
men,
survive the
forward.
battle, maybe next time I should give them some equipment. Problem is, I'll be here for half an hour just giving them equipment.
Healing.
Bad enough just
Onward.
taking them off their stupid horse. Yeah, they'll fight better on foot against this army.
Let us forge our
Needs to
faith.
be done, because I don't think the margin for error here is very high.
march.
We still could lose this, even after doing what we're doing here.
Shield of faith. Healing. For Sigmar. Sigmar heals us.
There is power within prayer. Sigmar heals us. What do you require?
So yeah, attaching and detaching, it
March!
heals your heroes, if you didn't already know that. Or couldn't piece two to two together here.
Step to it!
This was introduced, I think, in the last patch, but they might get rid of this in the next patch. Or maybe this was intended. Because what ended up happening before this was that heroes, after they get wounded, would come back, like, damaged. And also, I think what they did was, they made it so that agents on the campaign map just didn't have hit points, right? So it just saves on data storage.
Pick up the pace.
That might have been one of the ways that they were able to, like, speed up end turn times.
Yes, son of Sigmar. Healing.
But then when it recalculates it, when it reattaches to an army, it has to recalculate how much hit points the unit would have.
Sigmar grant me
Because an agent out in the campaign map on its own, it doesn't need hit points. So I don't know if they're gonna fix that up. Okay, looks like we just auto resolve it. Alright, never mind. Well, that was okay. A heroic victory too, okay. Wow. Yeah, we'll take the money.
moving.
Good job, Volky.
My knowledge is yours.
Did they just come out of nowhere there? Alright, we still need to be capturing more territory, so move over to Lyonesse.
The wicked flee before me.
I don't know what I'm doing with you, just
Going forward.
wherever. Okay,
Marcus Wolfhard.
Marcus Wolfhard, we're sending you to... this is all red territory, well, is it? it isn't useless territory. It's not very useful at all. But I feel like we've got things sorted here for the time being. Maybe I'll have, you know what, I'll send him over this way to come and capture, like, the rest of the wasteland and, like, Nordland and that kind of stuff.
Move, comrades! Increase the pace!
And maybe this
Ready.
guy here, maybe we'll send him up this way. Alright, let's do that.
Emperor bid. Onwards.
And we'll recruit another army.
The nation calls.
So yeah, every army that we recruit is increasing our upkeep by about 3,000 in total.
Drill!
Yes.
Which
Sound plan.
is basically one full province.
Training!
So for every army that we're recruiting,
Weapon practice!
as long as we're just attaching heroes into it,
Practice! Cleanse the Empire! Sigma heals us!
we need
They'll be
another
marching all right.
full province to maintain
They'll
it,
be marching
which
all
isn't
right.
too difficult to capture, because we're capturing about a full province a turn at the moment.
Heals our shield of faith. Get training!
But yeah, how many provinces are we actually going to need before the economy is stabilized again? Obviously, taking these guys off, especially the Griffin mounts, would save a lot of money.
Shield of faith.
Take them off that.
They will be judged. What does the Emperor bid?
Drill!
The Empire.
Direct get training!
What?
Alright,
The nation calls.
move them out next turn. Okay, next thing to do,
I command here.
like I said, we got to get to Altdorf.
No peace, just war.
We could return an elector. Oh, it's maxed out. It can't go any higher than that. I didn't realize it, but yeah, it's maxed out. Hang on, how many zeros is that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, it's 1 million prestige. That's when it absolutely maxes out and you can't do anything more with it. Huh. Interesting. And yeah, we'll get this guy to just take out random stuff down here. Wait, does this...
Marcus
okay, no,
Wolfhart.
I'm just thinking, does he have a point that needs to put into, like, immortality? Yeah, if you could... Wait, what? Oh, it's probably because we left the region with... Okay, whatever. And...
Volkmar the Grim.
I am the supreme.
Carrick Ziflin. Okay, good. That sorts out the province. And there will be a revolt. Unless we... No, it's pretty much guaranteed to happen. But that's okay. We'll be able to just go and deal with it right away. They might besiege the settlement, but they're not going to... They're going to defeat it.
I shall pull them from the earth.
By the comet. I'll find the serpent.
Spirits, speak.
Yeah, these guys are actually making it worse. That's alright. Take out the revolt and then move on. Okay, over here.
By the comet.
Don't bother constructing anything in Blackstone Post. It's probably going to come under siege. Don't build the minor settlements just yet. Don't do Isle yet because we're going to get Altdorf maxed out first. Alright, good. This is... Yep, we can do this one. Okay.
Who calls?
Some stuff over here to build. Let's grab that. And let's see here. Just focusing entirely on money. Cancel that. Okay, cool. We might actually be able to stop doing this soon. Instead of using global recruitment to store money, actually use construction to store the money. Okay. But still, we keep seemingly making things worse. But our income is going up, but just our expenses are also going up as well. Okay. Let's keep moving. So we've taken out 2 Lizardmen armies so far. Now, the good thing about the hero-based armies is if they catch us and wipe any of our armies out, we just get it back in 5 turns. So, there's definitely an upside to doing this. Oh, I didn't think they'd actually launch the attack right away. Well, I can't win that. Just have to recapture it.
I am the supreme.
That's going to knock the
I
settlement
shall
down
be victorious.
quite a bit, so it's not going to be tier 5 anymore.
Yes, this will help.
Ready. Trinkets won't go amiss.
Aiding the mundanes.
By the comet.
And there's still going to be another revolt next turn. But we'll destroy that and then... Oh, shit. They might take Jishiro.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
Yeah, I don't think Volkmar the Grim's going to be able to handle this. We'll have him stay on track to
Blessings of
Lyonesse.
Sigmar upon you. Purge the heretics.
God, even Gelt's army's gonna really struggle with that.
Warrior of Sigmar.
Well, Artois' been walled up, so we'll just have to see how that goes. Yeah, start building... No, I got no money at the moment.
Protector of the weak.
Alright, yeah, I'm sending this guy down to Uberstrike. If he gets wiped out, it's no big deal. Okay, here's Altdorf. Should be an easy win for us.
War calls.
Yep. Just occupy it. Good. Nice big boost of income there. Alright, looking at this. We can build it to tier 5, which we need to do immediately, because this will help us with public order and extra tax rate. Really, really good. There's a lot of stuff here that we need. Don't need that. Don't need that. Alright, free up some money. It should be built in like 1 turn anyway. 2 turns, that's fine. And what other things are we missing here? Just focus primarily on economy. Like, that wouldn't be too bad, but it just doesn't do that much either. Not important. Alright, I'll just leave all that as it is. Don't need to build walls here. And then, I think keep moving down south. Maybe get to Sylvania, get the gold there.
We are the best.
We should start at Gorsel and then work our way up.
It is time.
Move.
Don't worry about the landmarks, they're not going to really do anything for us. Over here, I guess I could go over... It's not worth anything, that's the problem. Why don't I go over to this part of Nagaron?
This will bolster the nation.
Yeah, try to avoid going
Take
through
up the
there.
pace.
Alright, we could probably recruit 1 more army out of all this.
The nation calls.
Magic untamed.
How should we proceed? Weapon practice. Your orders? They'll be marching, all right. Yes, General. Drill.
Your orders? Drill.
What does the Emperor bid? Healing.
And yeah, they just go around, capture however much they can. When they get wiped out, they just come back 5 turns later, and then they just keep going from there.
Get training. Sigmar
Armies that can't die, but just consume way too much money.
They'll be marching, all right. The fool's act. Drill. The nation calls.
The rights are spoken.
Get training. Healing.
What do you require?
A time to heal. Weapon practice. A time to heal.
Oh cool, just enough to get the full stack. Good stuff.
Ready.
Yes, my lord.
Marcus.
Alright, so how many armies do we have active? We've essentially got 8 active armies and 1 money sink. Oh, that'd be really good for cash. So give me some more of that banked money. Okay, good. Yeah, big shame about Blackstone Post. So part of the reasons why there's so much public order problems because of these characters, but eventually they're going to lose the insane trait, and then everything will just go back to normal. I think it takes about 10 turns. We just need to keep moving them around. So there's going to be a revolt here at Altdorf. Shouldn't be a problem. I don't think they'll attack us. Oh my god, look at Karl Franz. It is what it is. Alright, let's move on. Yep. Yeah. Oh, it's pretty obvious it's deliberate, but like, you got to admire the amount of effort somebody put into this. Like, this is not something that you just do in an afternoon. This is like at least a week's worth of like, okay, I'm gonna create a scenario for Legend, and it's just gonna be, I'm gonna put my entire week into this. And the funny thing is that there was never any guarantee that I was going to see this email. I need the... Look, right now, we're not going to get the taxes in order, so 5% extra is not going to matter. Let's just keep public order as best as possible. Yeah, okay. We have an abundance of prestige, so that's not a problem.
Marcus Wolfhard.
So yeah, even if there is an army just waiting for us here, we still have to just force march. Because like I said, if they get wiped out, there's no repercussions to it, really. And this one here could also attach to that if we need be. I'm surprised that army didn't attack Gisela. Oh, they went over to Mousselon. Interesting.
To battle.
Maybe we should back off Lyonese and attack this. But we saw how strong it was. Like I said, I don't think that they could... Like, a warrior priest can't take on a fucking Dreadsaurian.
For the heir of Sigmar.
And if we're sitting inside the settlement, we're, you know, sitting ducks. But what we could do... Because another thing is, like, Lyonese is not that valuable to them. But if I capture it and then they capture it, it's going to knock the settlement level down a bit. We're going to have to stand and fight against them at some point.
Cleanse the filth.
This army can't handle it. They just can't. I don't know what I'm going to do about that.
Let us begin. Now.
In fact, I don't think any one of my armies can handle what that's bringing. Alright, there shouldn't be another revolt here. It's a shame this settlement got fucked up so badly. But when we leave to here, yeah, public order will be fine. Okay. And we can still get to Castle Bastogne. This army is really starting to get a bit worn out. Now, they shouldn't be able to make it back here in a single turn.
I shall be victorious.
See, this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the campaign, beginning of the episode. Hexawaddle's probably got shitloads of armies, but they're all really spread out.
Order. The heavens guide us. Bring forth items of power.
Is that where heretics silent?
I am God. I call thee relics of power. Quiet. Come forth.
I am a
My
soul
power
keeper.
is theirs.
Alright, just trying to get these guys healed, just in case something happens over the end turn. And also make the auto-resolving this a bit easier for us. Gotta give them a heal at some point. Just occupy it. Yeah.
Sigmar is with us.
Because if we got wiped out, like, we'll just come back in a few turns anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But we could do some damage to them, maybe. That would be the best thing we could really hope to do. Alright, so I'm gonna back off from this.
Them. Ready.
Come down here, with no expectations that we're gonna win this.
By Sigmar. To battle.
But if I could kill one of them...
Moving off. Shield of faith.
Okay, if we... let's just see how this goes. I'm surprised we still got so much movement.
Sigmar heals us. Let us shield our
We
faith.
definitely don't want to be
Yes,
on
son of
a
steel.
horseback.
Come men, forward, healing, onwards. A time to heal. What do you require? Sigmar heals us.
So if you're wondering, just again, why didn't I at least sack Lyonesse? It's tier 5. If we sack it, it goes down to tier 4. Next time we capture it, you know, tier 3. It's so much more valuable to us high level than low level, even for the sake of sacking it. You know, for quite a bit of cash. Just wouldn't be worth it. I'll come back and get it later, because it's not worth anything strategically to the Lizardmen. It's not an important settlement to them.
Sigmar heals us. Shield of faith.
There is power.
Sigmar heals us.
A
Oh,
time.
jeez.
Shield of faith.
You could also maybe replace him with somebody else. He does have the health potion, but yeah, we don't have the Jade Griffin.
Cleanse the
But those odds are not terrible. You know what the funny thing is? That Engine of the God might end up doing more damage to their own troops than to us. I'm just thinking it might also be better to put Volkmar on foot. Because even though this makes... Oh, but then we wouldn't get that banishment, would we?
Purge the
Here we go.
heretics.
If we can win this, great. But I'll just see what we can do here. Because, like, I wouldn't in a million years think that a warrior priest in a one-on-one could take on a dinosaur. And while that's not full dinosaur, it's just there's too many of them and they don't regen or anything. We do have warrior priest abilities. But oh my god, like these are ancient stegodons. What is that? 9 of them, 3 feral carnosaurs.
High priest.
Yeah. Like I said, we'll see what happens. See what happens. I'm curious.
For the twin-tailed comet. It shall be.
Alright, so this is going to stand in to begin with. Alright.
Battle ready.
Yeah, if we keep just popping down like tons of soulfires, they'll clear off their infantry easily enough. Okay, that's a nuisance. Just ignore it. I don't know what to expect out of this.
As you say.
Right, here we go.
Very well. Sigmar.
Like I said, that's going to do more damage to their troops than to us.
The Empire. In the name of Sigmar. Sigmar. Shield of faith. The Empire endures. Warrior priest.
Stay together.
By Ulrich's wrath.
Wait, I don't just do this.
To combat.
Yeah, Volky's going down pretty hard.
Attack.
Like, that's why I didn't want to keep him on his war altar. It makes him actually a really big target.
Quick march. Immediately. Grand Theologist. By Sigmar.
Oh, this is not legendary.
By Ulrich's wrath. Attack.
This doesn't stack.
Charge the battle here.
Yeah, maybe I should give them some experience. They can't steal it, so I should give them some items. They can't steal it from heroes.
Curse the foe. Yes, General. Gag them.
Yeah, I don't see this being a victory.
Ready to smite. Battle awaits. Get them.
Well, if I just keep clicking it, by the time we get back to the first one, they should be ready to go again.
Charge.
That's an order.
Come on, Volkmar, just stay a little bit longer.
The Empire endures.
So yeah, infantry's going down pretty well. I mean, they're taking a bit of damage, and I don't know if we're just gonna kill any of them though. That's the problem, because every time they get attacked by them, they're just gonna get knocked down.
Attack! We're Sigma's heirs! Ready for battle! By Ulrich's wrath! Prepare for combat! Sigma!
Yeah, I think we're losing balance of power now. This is definitely doing tons of damage to their own units as well when they do this stuff.
To battle!
I just hope we wipe out some of the units from their main army. Just some of them.
Take the ground! Ready for war! Ready for war! The Empire is yours! We're Sigma's heirs! Moving fast!
Oh, there's the army losses already.
Quick march!
Alright, let's see how much damage we ended up doing to them. Well, they definitely did a lot more to us than we did to them. There was no doubt about that. Yeah, we wiped out that unit there. That's not terrible. Now, funny thing is, we could use these guys again next turn. I'll have to recruit a lord, then take them all out, if there's, assuming they've got any movement left, and then recruit a new lord, say at Langui, and just see how we go from there. And Volkmar will come back soon. That will give him the Volkmar trait, which it's not good for him to have, but luckily it's not going to affect those beasts. I don't know how we're going to get rid of them. I was hoping we could just kill one of them, but no. Yeah, warrior priest up against that. There's nothing you can do. That is a fucking doom stack. None of them actually died. Like cowards.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, this guy will do just fine, and then, yeah, we take him out.
Into the wild.
They'll heal themselves, and I'll just send them back up this way.
Son of Sigmar.
Where next?
But this dude here at rank 1, I'm going to send him in the opposite direction from Guild, so that we can buy more time for Guild to get organized.
Check. How to proceed? Huntsman General.
There is power within prayer.
Hunters.
Onwards!
The men are keen.
What level's that Croxigal dude? Alright, so
Huntsman General.
him getting a bit of extra experience isn't really going to matter. Alright. And send him up. Well, that'll send him up towards Artois. Artois, we've built walls out here in the assumption that we're going to fix up the economy, but it's not done yet. If we have a look at the garrison, it's abysmal. So the best place to go, I think. Wait, how do we still have movements? Oh, whatever. Best place to go, I think, would be here, out in the water. Because that way they have to come out over here and then go all the way back if they want to kill us. And they can't resist a forced march, General.
Let us forge our faith.
Alright.
Yes, my lord.
So yeah. I'm sure that could work, just not against that.
To battle.
Charmar.
Yes.
Disagree with that.
I've used up all my movement. I didn't know they were there. But like I said, it doesn't matter about these armies. It's really just about dicking them around as much as possible. I'm actually going to send you to Norska, just because it's close.
Huntsman of the Empire.
Men, bring me to my men.
Army there.
My orders are to move. The nation calls.
Oh my god. You got enough Engine of the Gods? Actually, I kind of think that if we use enough amber spears, we could kill them. If I use this army. Don't bother bringing them in.
Servant of Sigmar.
I command here. Fight for our nation.
Or we can just auto-resolve. Even better.
We must attack. Raise your weapons.
Can you come in and help?
To Sigmar.
No peace, just war.
Wow, I would not have expected auto-resolve to be that effective there. I guess it was just all the winds of magic. Maybe they sensed what I was going to do and was like, yeah, we know you're going to win this one.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Alright, next stop I want you to go to is
Purge
Helmgart.
the heretics.
Actually, I should have looted that. Sorry. So we've not fully secured Reichland yet.
Only the dedicated.
Alright.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Yeah, and they're going to recover all the damage and stuff. So that was a bit of a futile effort, but I just wanted to see how that would go.
Proud daughter of Athel Long.
Still gaining ground on them. It's just... It's very weird, that's all. Alright, build that and build that. Looks like we're going to store up the money this turn. So yeah, kind of expect them to come out here and whack us here. It is what it is. Unless they keep recruiting that, like, they might be accessing global recruitment, because I'm fairly sure it doesn't matter if it goes. That odd's not terrible, but... I'd say just auto-resolve it and get... Hang on. What if we put some banners down? Will that make any difference? It did. Okay, so what I'm hoping here is that auto-resolve will lose, but we'll do loads of damage to them. Not in the way that I wanted to. I really want to take out the monsters, but that's fine too, because up here they have trouble recruiting. Yep.
All or nothing.
That was the one that we put out in the water. So that bought us some time. So those guys are wounded, whatever, they just come back in 5 turns and we just send them out again. Like I said, there's no risk in doing that. Just keep them busy.
The nation calls.
Onward!
Ready.
Sigmar compels us.
Because yeah, everyone's just wounded. Nobody died. We just didn't gain any progress, that's all, with that army.
Hunter. Engage targets. I've got your
But we're getting progress with our other armies.
Take these.
Alright, that's the first time we've seen it under 40,000 since the beginning.
Summon the Elector Counts.
God, he's got so much campaign movement range. Alright, so getting to Grunberg. Yep, then to Nuln. Is there any armies down this way? Doesn't look like it. What's this? Staff of Volan. So that would be really good. I don't have time to do that shit though right now.
Who calls?
Alright, so they made them made over to Lyonesse.
Now?
Yeah, I'm not confident at all that this army can handle that. Not at all. Could you do me a big favor? And no. Oh, they are at war with the lizardmen. Okay. So they might come around here and occupy... I don't think they can reach there this turn. I'm not sure what to do with them right now. And where should we send Gelt?
Arch-Lector.
Honestly, with this army here, I don't care if any of them get wounded. They'll just come back in a few turns. Just keep moving. I could just attach and detach them. Do we have a siege attacker in this army? No, we don't. Okay, kick him out. For this one here, because he... Yep, he's on that.
What does the
Because that is a
Emperor
siege
bid?
attacker. Because what we could do is just skip Montfort there. Or maybe have Gelt do it and use that as an opportunity to heal these steam tanks.
I will marshal the men. By the comet!
Alright, so looking at this now, we're now making 31,000 a turn. Okay, so we'll have to fight this one here manually. I'll come back to that in a moment though.
I command here. Against Sigma's teaching.
How strong are they compared to us at the moment? Still way stronger than us.
I am Prince and Emperor.
And if this army here gets wiped out, you know, it all comes back really quickly. Carl Francis on foot.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Wait, where's Galmaraz? Did we not get it? No. Alright, don't worry about that right now. Alright, so secured Reichland, put up the taxes. Cool, let's get that palace going. Need to free up some funds for that.
The Empire.
So yeah, tax rate's good, and yeah, what if there's fucking guys out this way that's gonna bloody attack us? Doesn't look like there is, but we can't see everything. We'll build that and we'll just see how we go with it. Okay. I really want to auto-resolve my supplies, or else we're just gonna take too long. And, like, if I was to disband all these armies, now we still wouldn't be able to pay for these troops. Yeah, just look, let's just get on with this.
Waste my potential.
Gonna have to fight them manually, gotta heal them. Just gotta be done. It's a long one today. But we gotta do what we gotta do. I feel like it's definitely possible to keep going from here and just essentially get to victory. As in full map completion. Like, it's not over. Because the thing is here, with all these heroes, our armies, the only way that the Lizardmen could beat us is if they sent everything that they had at us and wiped out all of our armies at the same time. And then took all of our territories. But if we just kept moving, keep conquering with these hero armies, they really can't do that much about it. Okay, when did I get a second wizard in here?
Let's guide them. No. All things must wither.
Wizard ready.
Alright, let's just let them do their thing. I can't believe they didn't wipe them out just on the approach there. But army losses should be any moment now. What's going on here? How are these? Okay, there's the army losses. Alright, just keep healing. So we've recovered a decent amount of their hit points. But nowhere near as much as I'd like. Just keep burning through that magic. Get this done as much as possible before they leave the battlefield. Alright, didn't have enough magic. Good amount of healing is done on these steam tanks. Alright, cool. Much better shape. The heroes weren't in great shape, but we can just detach and reattach them. The only units that we can't replace at this stage of the campaign is the steam tanks. So we've got to keep them healthy. But if we did get rid of them, we'd be one step closer to actually being able to pay for our troops. But you know, they're gaining assets for us, so we'll just keep going with it. Keep the momentum going.
What does the Emperor bid?
Alright, alright. I've only got 1,000 gold left. Who else hasn't moved? Right, we still haven't decided what we're going to do about this here.
Cleanse the Empire.
The funny thing is, if they're sitting inside of a settlement, they'll actually be a lot easier to beat than if they're out in the field. So you come back in 4 turns. Let's get a General of the Empire.
To strengthen the Empire. Yes, my lord.
What happened there?
Attack!
Goofing up. Looks like we can actually reach there next turn.
What do you require? Shield of faith.
The nation calls.
What do you require?
Maybe actually just
Come,
leave them
men,
there.
Forward. For Sigmar.
See if they stay there over the end
Moving
turn.
off. Step to it. Onwards. Yes, son of Sigmar.
Because the reason why they would be easier is because we wouldn't have to deal with a whole lot of them all in one go.
Moving off. On march.
By the comet.
Yeah, I shouldn't have attached you. Alright. Alright.
The Empire.
Let's move on. Oh, you know what? You'd be really helpful in that battle too.
Seeking unseen paths.
Alright, let's move on. Yeah, I should have recruited that lord last turn. Hopefully they stay there. Shit, I didn't know they'd be able to reach it. Oh well, luckily we gave him immortality, but it looks like we will end up losing Corone. Which sucks. Oh, there's a revolt here. I gotta go back there and deal with it. There's no chance of peace, is there? No, they hate us. So it does look like Corone's screwed, because there's no garrison here. Not really. It's decaying fast. Need to send them somewhere else. Maybe I'll just recruit an army here, send them down this way.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Alright. Let's capture Null. Now, I don't want these guys here to get... This is essentially one of my best armies, so let's attach and detach. I know it's annoying,
Their treasures are mine.
but
I am God.
get us back up to full strength a little bit. Apart from Karl Franz. Like, Karl Franz gets wiped out, no big deal.
Items of power. Come.
With these guys, here you go. That's 5 turns where I can't use them.
Mine. Gur calls to me. Magic untamed. Who seeks my power? Onwards. Come forth. Stirring. Items of power. Come. Items of power. Come. Magic untamed. Their treasures are mine.
Oh, it'd be great if we could manage to actually get back into the green.
Stalking. Magic
But we just have to capture so many territories.
Come forward. On the trail. Items of power. Come. Amber wizard. Items of power. Come. Battle wizard. Magic untamed. Amber wizard. Their treasures are mine.
There we go. And yeah, don't return any elect accounts. That would be a mistake, I think. Canals would be easy enough to beat. Might even send Gelt into Athaloran. Why don't we send him into Athaloran? Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Ready? Yes, a sound plan. I will marshal the men.
And you can make it to Canals.
No peace, just war. Ulrich's will.
Could fight it manually again to get some more healing, but once every few turns is enough.
Marcus Wolfhart.
So yeah, we're quite lucky that I didn't make the assault there.
Fight with clout, comrades.
Marcus might actually be able to beat that other army.
A second chance. Take it.
Especially if
The
he's sitting in
nation calls.
Corone next turn. Alright, well, we'll
No time
see
to
what
waste.
happens.
Covering ground.
They might also just reoccupy Langui. Alright, I'm going to recruit another army over here to send them to wherever.
The nation calls.
Cool, just wanted to make sure he's immortal.
These are dark times.
Sing battle hymns. My vows prevent me. Absolutely not. Step to it. Pick up the pace. Let us forge our faith.
Oh yeah, this is
Sing battle
A
hymns.
grade annoying.
Onwards. Onwards.
Wish I could batch move
Not
them.
in my name. Let us forge our faith. A
Right.
weak order.
Oh, they could go to Artois as well. Well, whatever, we just gotta deal with it. Whatever happens, happens.
To the provinces.
Alright. Yeah, see, they got similar sort of situation. Loads of high-level heroes. Alright, what do we got
I will
here?
marshal the men.
Not exactly valuable, but whatever, just do what we gotta do. At least the Chaos Corruption here is mostly gone, so they shouldn't all be insane. No, they're not, that's good.
What does the Emperor bid?
And we'll just try to gain progress wherever we can. So Frozen City would be next there. Don't even bother developing this. It's not. Maybe just public order. Alright. And yeah, he's just holding on to that money. Which I might not need him to do that soon. Alright, anyone else need to move?
Mission accomplished.
Doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. Let's move on. Oh, I missed one. Ooh. Ooh, 50-50 odds. I think that was that army that wiped out the other one. Could we win this? I think we could. But I'd have to fight it manually. Whatever. Oh well. I should have fought it manually, whatever. They'll just come back in 5 turns. Alright. So, I hope that they occupy that, because if they do, I'll beat them. Ah, damn it. Damn it. So many fucking armies coming in here. Alright, well, so we lost that army over there, but it's just, they'll just come straight back, so it's not that big a deal. But yeah, we can start to see more forces coming in. Corone got attacked. We might be able to win with that, but we're getting to an hour and a half, and I'm like, I'm starting to, like, get fatigued from this campaign already. It's just, this is overwhelmingly ridiculous. And fighting these battles manually would just be absolutely exhausting.
Summon the Elector Count.
So I think what we'll do here is we'll take a break, and we'll see how you guys enjoy this. If you want me to continue it, I might. But just give me some feedback and let me know what you think, because this is a very frustrating situation to be given. But we've gained some ground. Everything that we've lost so far is completely replaceable, so it's not only been temporary. And we're still holding on to all the settlements that we started off with. So we have actually gained ground, but now the lizardmen are really coming at us, so we're going to have to start wiping out some of these armies. Anyway, that's the end of this one, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know with some feedback down below in the comments, whether or not you want me to continue this, whether you want me to show these kind of campaigns. These are very rare to show up in my inbox, so I do like to show them whenever I can find them. And I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time, fuckers.